Okay, this is lesson 29. I want you to take a look at what I've drawn here. What number am I representing? 2 10s, 3 1s. What's this number? 23. Good job. Okay. Then we're going to add another number. So you tell me, what's my number? What is it? 48. Good. Okay, so we're going to add these numbers together. 3 plus 8 is 11. Remember, we're going to bring the 10 down below so we don't get confused and we can kind of see how that number still looks the same. All right? And then 2 plus 4, 6 plus 1, 7. Okay, so we got 71. I'm going to show this to you as a number bond. If we have the number 71, what are two parts? Look, they're right here. 23 and 48. Okay, of course you could break the number 71 up into different ways, but these are the two numbers that we're using. Okay, I want you to look at this a little bit differently. If I have the numbers 23 plus 48, how do I write 23 in expanded form? Remember, when we do expanded form, we're breaking the numbers apart. So we would have the 10s, it's 20, plus the 1s. Okay, so look, here it is, 20 plus 3. Okay, that makes 23. And then down below, let's do 48. We're going to put it into expanded form. 40 plus 8. All right. I want you to look at this. What's 20 plus 40? 60. What's 3 plus 8? 11. So, how can we do this really quickly? 60 plus 11 would be, take a look. You have your 1s, you have your 10s, 6 plus 1 is 771. All right, so I want you to start thinking about how you can break numbers apart a little bit differently so that you can add them up quickly. All right, even though you know how to do it this way, I want you to start thinking about what are different ways that we can add and use the numbers that we have. Okay, let's try this one. 179 plus 18. So we're going to represent it on the place value chart first. Okay, so we have 179, right? Then we're going to represent 18. There's 110 and 8 1s. Okay. Now you can take the numbers. What we're going to do is I want you to just go ahead and we're going to do the expanded form for how we can write these numbers. So what's 179? Look, if you don't remember from when we did this in class, I want you to look at the place value chart that we just wrote. 100 plus 70 plus 9. All right? And then we have 18 is 110 plus 8 1s. We're going to add it up. We have 100. We have 80. And we have 17. Well, here's what I see here. A 10 and a 7. All right, so let's make this 10 join up with the 80. So then we get 90. Okay, so we have 100 plus 90 plus 7. What is that number? 197. So if you know your expanded notation, your expanded forms, this is going to make your math super easy. Okay, so really look at that. That would be your answer right there when we didn't have to do a whole bunch of regrouping and bundling here. So I'm going to show you how to do this in your math book. It's a little bit different. if you're doing this in Google Classroom, you will notice that I already drew the place value chart for you and I already drew the number bonds. So I tried to make that a little bit easier for you. Let's read the instructions. Solve each addition expression using both the totals below and new groups below methods, and I will explain that to you. Draw a place value chart with chips and 2 different number bonds to represent each. So here is what they want us to do. The new groups below would just be solving the problem. 27 plus 19. Okay, what's 7 plus 9? 16. Don't forget your 10. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 46. So now we know what the answer is. If you're doing the totals below, that would be when you're breaking your numbers apart. Okay, and they're doing it, instead of unbundling it this way, this is what they're doing. Watch. So, 7 plus 9 is 16, right? And then over here, what's 2 plus 1? 20 plus 10 would be 30. Okay, so you see how it's a little different because of how we've written it here. But I think if you look at it this way, here's your ones place, and that went here. Your tens place came down here. Okay? Then you're going to take 6 plus 0, 6. 10 plus 30 is 40. Look at this. Ta-da! Same answer. And then you'll have your place value chart. Once again, in Google Classroom, I already did this part for you where I drew the chart. You have to do the numbers and the dots, the discs. So if we're going to represent 27, okay, and then 110 and 9 ones. Okay, and then we're going to see we can make a bundle here. This bundle goes to the tens, and then I have 4 tens and 6 ones. Same answer again. Okay, and then up here we're going to come up with 2 different ways. You'll see the number bonds look like this. This is okay, same thing. So here's your answer, guys, 46. And then you'd put in the 2 numbers we just used. We have 27 and 19. And then what you can do is you can say, oh, well, another way that I could show 46 was what I did here with the totals below when we took the ones and we added the ones. And over here where we took the tens and we added the tens. All right? So you will do 57 plus 36 by yourself down here. Again, I already drew that for you in Google Classroom. I drew the place value chart and the number bonds. On the other side, you are adding up the ones. You're adding up the tens. Are you seeing that? They have those different numbers there. You seeing how they took the ones and they put it here. They took the tens. They put it here. Okay, it's the same thing, you guys. Same thing. 80 plus 90. Well, I know that 8 plus 9 is 17. Adding the 0 for those zeros. Okay, 2 plus 0, 2. 1 plus 7, 8. Bring down your 1 for your answer, 182. Okay, let's do one more together, and then you'll do the rest by yourself. So again, I'm going to look at the ones place. You don't have to write the addition sentences over here. 6 plus 4, 10. Right? That's your ones place. 0 plus 20. Remember, because now we're in the tens place. This is a 20. would be 20. And then 100 plus nothing is 100. 0 plus 0 plus 0 in the ones, 0. 1 plus 2, 3 ones. 130. Okay? Again, if this is a little bit confusing, go back and watch the other steps that I've done previously. Okay?